Neill Patrick Harris has raised an eyebrow or two, and he's the master of that. He's also Doogie Howser and How I Met Your Mother star Barney Stinson. He has an Emmy, a Grammy, and he has presented in the Oscars. I'm looking at him and how you too can use his skill of mastering raised eyebrows so that you can create charisma in your life too. Eyebrows are really important in body language, not just in body language, but with emotions too, because they're above the eyes. They're displaying exactly how you feel. It's really difficult not showing your emotions if you have that natural ability to have your eyebrows go up or go down. But it's also a thing that you can use and show charisma by learning how to do it. I'm watching Neill Patrick Harris, and watch here as he uses those eyebrows to great effect.
Season 2, and I do all kinds of weird, crazy characters, and I get to
look at the way
like
his eyebrows go there.
Incredibly
it's just
villainous
amazing
and nefarious and
disturbing. He's like he can drop down and keep those eyebrows straight. So he's got huge ability to be able to use those eyebrows, as you can see. Now I'm going to show you here how he was the best Oscar opener with his dance, his opening dance, which just rivaled absolutely every Oscar opening of all time. Here you can see how he jolts and he jigs, and he uses his body and his musical ability, but also watch how his eyebrows display this come get me charm, where he says to the audience, look at me, but you know, I'm centre stage, and you gotta love the way I dance. Oh, the big entrance. See the way he just jumps.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 82nd Annual Academy Awards.
So he's got that little swagger.
I'm Neill Patrick Harris. I know. What am I doing here?
And the head tilt.
Why wouldn't Crosby give up hope?
Now
Why
see how the eyebrows both go up. The right one is slightly up.
And why does...
So as you can see, Harris has absolutely huge ability, not just as an actor, but also as a performer. Then you have him using it in a different way in performance. You can see here how he uses his eyebrows in a very slow way. Together, both eyebrows are raised, but there's a slow drifting up and down of the eyebrows to emphasize that this is me. I'm kind of being dumb. I'm playing in a witty way. I'm trying to get the crowd on side, and I'm easing into it. So he knows there's a punchline coming along in his song, in his musical rendition for the crowd. And he uses his eyebrows to display this as he starts into the music. You can see here how he's like looking into the crowd, looking from afar.
I wouldn't be here if someone else hadn't passed on post.
It's like a innocent look here again, where he flickers both eyebrows. Well, that's Patrick Harris on his Tony Award-winning time on stage. Dry wit, but Harris has dry wit naturally. Watch here how he's asked a series of questions in an interview at his home, but he really wants that attention. And this is a sign when you heighten both eyebrows. You're looking for opening your eyes so that you're looking for attention. It's welcoming, and he does it very naturally here. Like he knows how to set it up. He uses his words really well.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen on a New York City subway? A guy with a needle in his arm? Oh, thanks. Got cool posters there. Thanks. Clue. It's not just a game anymore. So Neill, what do you...
So he is well able to shoot the breeze, or, well, shoot those popcorn into his mouth. Well, not really. But he's always on the make with his charm. He's always trying to bring in his subtle humour. Now, even when he's natural, watch here with his partner when they're looking around their apartment and house and they're being interviewed. His partner's actually getting more attention than him. But he, although he turns his back to the camera, uses the pawn of his budgie to show that raised upper right eyebrow, which the camera just about gets. And again, it shows how he's openly looking for attention with his bit of humour.
Great TV there. This is cool. This is my friend Polly. The kids named her. I was asked to host an animatronic award show, and that's just what they gave me in exchange of a salary. Isn't that right, Polly?
Positively.
Positively. Are you glad to have Architectural Digest here?
Don't I know it?
Oh. Are you glad to have David here?
Yes.
Are you?
Chance.
Exactly. How dare you? Your age is going back on. I think Polly calls you fat.
Forget about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Enough.
Of course, he is a professional, down to a T. He's been acting and doing it on screen since he was a child and being successful at it. The eyes, though, when they are not wanting to be concealed, can actually tighten. So the eyebrows can go down. Watch here how Harris, although he's acting, he can use the opening and raising of the eyebrows and then the lowering of the eyebrows too. And he's using it, one, to show that he is trying to look for attention and innocence towards the act that's coming from the stage, but also as a presenter kind of like irritates and makes fun of him, he shows his annoyance, and that's how the eyebrows lower down together, and he's concealing things. This is what our eyes do naturally. Watch the eyebrows here now for emphasis. He really uses them.
They're my parents.
Really? Those
Spearing
super hot
more
chicks
so.
in their bedazzled outfits are your parents.
Yeah, they've had a lot of work done.
Okay, you know what? Something's going on here. Can someone help me down? I brought them from home.
Nothing's going on. You're doing great.
So rather than
Good work on
I'm
the
coming
show,
to
Haley.
see you.
there he
No,
is,
there's no need.
Something's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
rather than going to town with them, he
It's
just
weird.
My suit's
No,
fine.
it's weird.
Asian. It's not.
uses other things.
Oh.
Not bad. He is really subtle, for sure. Hard to believe he was that young once upon a time. This next one, you can hear the female voice, the interviewer, and you can hear the response that she gives to his quivering face. Watch as his eyebrows go electric. They dance, and it's almost in harmony with her voice and how she actually reacts to him. It's an inner flirtiness that's going on here with Neill Patrick.
Be as faithful to the books as possible.
So the structure of each book has him donning some disguise that apparently everyone is fooled by except the Baudelaire children. And so that just is an interesting hat on a hat, pardon the pun, because I wear hats sometimes, but more so I'm playing Olaf, who's a bad actor, and thinks he's a good actor, and then he's donning disguises as a different character, so those need to be fully realized enough to be watchable, but certainly not so full and complete and layered.
So even though Harris was said to not to be too liked by a lot of celebrities, he's able to hold a room to his attention. Another way of getting that attention is opening both eyebrows but keeping them up. A lot of people can just open them momentarily, but Harris is gifted at really stressfully holding both eyebrows up at a certain angle as well. And you notice here how he's the picture of innocence when it's a one-to-one interview, and even though it's black and white, he can draw that attention and make you feel as if you're in the room with him. He's worked for years and years with Kobe Smulders in a really intimate way. He was married to her on screen in How I Met Your Mother. He was also friends with her, and they shared that booth when they were in a bar each and every night in New York City. But she knows him well. Watch her in reaction to Neill Patrick Harris here, when he's actually playing himself. He's just being interviewed, and she's looking down because she knows exactly he's on the make. He's usually looking for this attention. There's always that top act going on with Neill Patrick Harris. Those eyebrows are always doing something, but in this particular one, he just uses them for a natural emphasis, and there's less attention on them whatsoever. Now, he started way before all of that, many, many years ago, decades ago, when he was a youngster with Doogie Howser. And this was a really famous, well-known, well-followed series. You can see here in this next clip how, although we know he has those abilities to raise eyebrows at this stage, it's actually quite learned. So he has actually become quite skilled. And this is where you too can become quite skilled. If you see him here, when he's really, really young, with glasses,
in a normal
there's a lot to be learned.
You would go to a place where there would be a lot of people your own age, a lot of peers, and you would theoretically not have high morals, and so you just go and just talk to someone and make a fool of yourself or whatever, and ask them out on a date or whatever. And if they and it's just two people, and if nothing clicks, then you move on to the next person.
So there you go. That's it. That's how you can use what Neill Patrick Harris has mastered, the eyebrows, to actually show your charisma in your life. Just practice. Get better than me because I'm no good at it. So please subscribe to this video on this channel, of course, and then you'll have more videos like this. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.